What's up, Wet Painters? Dave Good here, back to talk about the finale of The Bachelor Pad. And yes, I am in my truck. I apologize. I'm on the road, so I pulled up outside of Starbucks here so I could finish this up in a hurry. And yes, those are signatures on my ceiling. It's something I do. It's kind of funny. But have everybody that gets in here sign the top of my truck. So I got a couple of them in there. Lots of them, actually. A lot of people from the show, actually, up there. But anyway... So, I'm so over talking about Kasey and Vienna and Jake and this whole thing. They had Jake up in the hot seat, blah, blah, blah. We've gone over this 100 times. I'm done with that. I'm not even going to talk about it. I did think one thing was great, and I thought it was sincere, is Kasey's apology to Jake. And they shook hands and hugged it out. I thought that was sincere, and I'm glad they did that. I hope that buries the hatchet, and I never have to hear about any of that BS again. And speaking of BS... what Holly did to Mike by not telling him ahead of time that she'd gotten engaged to Blake is beyond me. I know Holly very well, and I could never in a million years picture her doing something like that. And it's mind-boggling to me that she would do that to the poor guy, to bring him on national television. And I know ABC had something to do with that. Obviously, they probably told her not to do that, like the engagement and all that. They happened to be video cameras there on the side of a cliff or mountain when the sun's set going down. I mean, come on. But for her to do that to him, if she really cared about him, I don't care how much you're getting paid. I don't care what ABC says. That's bull. No way. No way I would ever do that. That's terrible. And I felt bad for the guy. I mean, you saw his reaction. I don't even know what to say. Holly, shame on you. Blake, no problem with you. You don't know Mike that well. You're in the house 2 weeks with him. You're fine. I have no problem with you, buddy. As far as Michelle and Graham and Mike and Holly, they made it to the final. I thought they both deserved to be there. Even though I got to give credit to Kasey and Vienna. People want to hate on them all they can, but they played a very, very good game. They played a very good game. And, you know, he had a lot of control over what happened in the house. And people aren't giving him enough credit for that. They want to bash him, and the whole house was bashing him. But at the end of the day, everybody else had gone home, and they had made it to the final three couples. In the end, you know, Mike and Holly obviously made it to the final, and then Mike and they ended up splitting it, which I knew they would. I thought ABC would come up with something different this time because obviously people were going to talk about what they would do if that scenario happened again, but they didn't. And congratulations to Mike and Holly. I think Mike really deserved that. Holly was kind of, you know, riding the coattails of him, but she did what she had to do, and she won. And now she's moving to South Carolina to live happily ever after with Blake. So I guess congrats to you two. I mean, you don't deserve not to be happy. I just really think what you did to him on national television was really upsetting, and I expect more out of Holly than that. But congratulations to everybody. Thanks again to Wetpaint for letting me do this. You know, it was a fun year. I hope I get to do it again. And again, you can see us on Facebook, thebachelorfansite.com. And you can follow me on Twitter, Dave L. Good. And from my truck, I'll see you next season.